Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time is a 2v2 between the Lizardmen together with Bretonnia against the Undead, Tomb Kings and Vampire Counts. This battle I just stole it from the Reptile King himself, and he of course is playing as the Lizardmen as his favorite faction. He just can't get enough of them. And yeah, let's just head over and take a look at the armies all around, and I really freaking love this map. I just love this thing over here that the battle is actually up on a hill, and over here there's a small, how do you call that? Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother. You get what I mean. It's a beautiful map, like really thematic. Anyway, for the Bretonnia we got here on the right flank some Knights of the Lion-Hearted together with the defenders of the Fleur de Lis, something like that. Also King Luen leading the charge as the main leadership, and he's got let's see, probably the Sword of Couronne, and yes, the Lion's Seal, Stand Your Ground, and Beloved Son of Bretonnia, which I really don't like that skill. I don't bring it very often. We got some more knights over here, which is of course the Grail Knight. Excuse me for my camera, it's just a little bit the sensitivity is really high. A Damsel of Life over here with just Earthblood and an Earthstone for more reserves, and for the main force he's got a crapload of spearmen, as we can see over here, 2 archer units with fire arrows, just because of the undead, so they can just work down targets with with regeneration. And we also got 3 battle pilgrims, one of which one is the Holy Wardens of La Maisontal, if I'm saying that correctly. I always fail at these names, whatever. And these guys are just gonna be used probably to chop down really fast any zombie summons on top of these archers, and also fight the undead quite fairly, to be honest. Alright, for the Lizardmen forces we got the Bastiladon over here with a solar engine. We also got the Hopak cohort along with 1 Cold One Spear Rider on the other flank, enough anti-large to bring down any target. And we also got the Umbral Tide back here, the Salamander Hunting Pack, which I think they have stock. Yeah, they do. And these guys like hit really hard with their missiles, and they can do quite decently on melee as well. And on top of that they have fire damage, so any target with regeneration is just gonna feel the hit of those things. We also got Croc here, just with his nasty spells, which if you don't pay attention he's gonna rip apart all of your army, but it's easy to counter him. If you are paying attention, his skills take a lot of time to drop, so if you have a general view of your battle map, you should just drag your forces left and right just to avoid the spells and just get back into the fight. It's really gonna be worth it. The Star Chamber Guardians are here protecting Lord Croc. We also got a red crested King Chief on foot. Does that seem from up here that he's holding a sweep? That's what it seems to me, but it's actually a blunt gun, a blunt weapon, I mean. And he's got just the Forseeker and the Focus Instincts to drop the Rampage effect into an AoE radius. We also got 3 Source Warriors with shields, and in the front line some Skinks and 2 Skinks with javelins. So for the undead forces we get a front line of Crypt Ghouls, as we can see over here, 4 of them, 3 units of Crypt Horrors, so a really hard hitting front line. And we also got a Necromancer back here with Zombie Salmon, the Forbidden Road, and Invocation of the Heck. And up on the air we have a Strigoi Vampire Lord with, let's see, what kind of magic does he got? Gold King of Usoran, Claws of Morcane, which increase armor piercing by 40%, Opal Amulet, Power Stone for even more magic, Command of the Unliving, the Crypt Ghoul Summon, the Soul Blight, Invocation, Hex, Spirit Lich, and yeah, that's the breath. Alright, over here we get another Terrorgeist and also the Dire Pack, good anti-large, not great against armor, but if they can get their hands into something like a Damsel or anything like that, they will just rip you apart in just a few seconds. We also got another Direwolf over here, and for the Tomb King's forces we get Cetra the Imperishable. I'm gonna pause this because it's gonna start anytime soon. We get Cetra the Imperishable on a chariot with the Blessed Blade of Petra, Wrath of Petra, that, the Traz incantation of Righteous Smiting, and the Jaff incantation of Cursed Blaze, along with the Crown of Nehekara and the other passive skills that he possesses. So for the front line of the Tomb Kings, we have some Tomb Guard with halberds, some Skeleton Warriors mixed in with a Kepra Guard and some more Skeleton Warriors. We also got 2 Tomb Scorpions and some Ushabti in the back, one of which is the Chosen of the Gods. Also a Necrotect. Is there a secondary one? Nope, there isn't. So let the battle begin. Let's go in. Cetra is gonna do a massive mistake of just trying to poke some fun over here, but hopefully he's just gonna get away quite fast, so these guys will not catch up to them. And there's actually a breath going down here, just grabbing 2 models of the Spear Riders, and another one going down here on the Star Chamber Guards, doing some significant but not that great of a damage. Cetra thought that he scared off this Cold One Spear Rider, so he's gonna go in with his chariots, just get some early charges, but I really think that he's gonna get countered soon enough. Over here, the Bretonnian player is opening fire into the Crypt Horrors, and the Salamanders, the Umbral Tide, actually turns its eye over here and completely rips apart these guys. The Holy Wardens are gonna get into the front line fight. Okay, they're here. These are just standard pilgrims, and this is just fireworks, like just too much color everywhere. And the Terrorgeist over there up on the air flying. There's gonna be a critical summon, but there's the Beast Layers of Baston back here defending, and these guys are just ripping everything to shreds over here. These guys are just, if you leave them just freely shooting, they're just gonna rip apart your whole army. And over here, Cetra has been caught, and yeah, his chariot just can't get away from all that mass by the Horned One Spear Riders. And back here, the Feasters in the Dusk, which I completely forgot to mention, got trampled by Grail Knights together with King Lewin. In the back line, the Knights of the Fleur-de-Lis and the Lionhearted are harassing the Tomb Scorpions, which had to go back. Actually, they were just interrupted. They were pinned in place by these brave companions, and now they're just gonna get a back charge right into that Skeleton Warrior over here, which is gonna allow these poor battle pilgrims to stand their ground for a little bit longer. The archers are gonna fall back right into the high ground over here, and over on this side some skinks are coming back. The damsel getting into a nasty situation. I don't know what she was doing back here, but definitely she didn't want to be here. The player with the vampire counts has forgotten about them, so these Grail Knights are just gonna go there and finish them off. The damsel is gonna get back, and let's see what's going on across the field. So poor skeletons just fighting some Horned Ones over here, as we can see. Not Horned Ones, Spear Riders. I forgot about that all the time. Lord Croc over here just dropping his spells. Some Bretonnian peasants just running as they usually do. And yeah, up in the air it's King Lewin being hunted down by 2 Terrorgeists. One is the Vampire Strigoi Lord, and he actually has nowhere to go. Wherever he goes, there's Tomb Scorpion, Crit Horrors, the Terrorgeist. Okay, at least one is not following him, but ooh, did he get a kill over here? Ooh, and now comes the Salamander hunting pack with those breath attacks. The Beast Layers of Baston are gonna march into the rescue of their leadership, and yeah, they're just gonna start doing some heavy work. Now Lewin, which was quite frankly ready to just turn away and just run away, he's now standing your ground, just providing you know, that bravery to his nearby troops, and the Beast Layers are just gonna just do the whole trick. Alright, I'm missing a lot of the battle. What's going on up here? The right flank has been secured for the Bretonnians by the sheer firepower from the archers, and also the help of the Salamander hunting pack. The backline has been caught quite well by the Cold One Spear Riders, and the Ushabti are almost dead. And that Salamander hunting pack is just gonna destroy Cetra, because he's actually weak to fire, so he takes 25% more HP damage, and he's about to start crumbling. And these guys, they really carry their name's worth. Salamander hunting pack, they're just not gonna stop. They're just gonna try to get as many kills as they can. And here in the front line, it's just a crazy firewall mayhem, like King Lewin hunting down that Terrorgeist with Beaquis at his side. And yeah, some sources are just helping out over here. Fire arrows coming from on top of that hill, and it seems that the undead have nothing to do at the moment. This is like the Tomb Scorpion has been blocked over here by some Grail Knights. Over here the Bastillodon just keeps on shooting freely, and the Strigoi Vampire Lord He's just cornered around his... Oh, the Terrorgeist actually just died. So King Luen, is he back up into the air, or he... Oh, he's right here. He's trying to get another kill on the Tomb Scorpion, and let's just take a look at these cinematics. Oh, no, don't leave, fight here, whatever. Alright, let's go out. And this is gonna be it. Like, this battle is not gonna last long, and the combined forces of the living are gonna prevail over the undead. So for Reptile King over here, he did an excellent job just shutting down Cedra, even though he managed to get a complete wrap around him. Look at that, 100 kills, and Lord Croc 171. So yeah, this guy is just, if you don't know how to deal with him, he's gonna rip you apart. Remember, avoid his spells, that's all you can do, or kill him fast enough if you get the chance. But yeah, if you just try to avoid the AoE, the targeted areas on the ground, it's gonna be enough. Alright, the Sorcerers did quite well. The Star Chamber Guards didn't get any kills because they were just there to protect. The Skink 74 kills for the Skink cohorts with javelins. These guys didn't get any, but they were probably just trying to shoot the Terror guys down. And the Pohak Riders with the spear ones didn't also get many kills, but I'm quite sure that it was a lot of HP damage against the Ushabti, Cetra, and all of the other large targets. The Salamander Hunting Pack, the Umbral Tide, 23 kills, but they really nailed every target. They completely destroyed the Crypt Horrors, they destroyed Cetra, they destroyed Terrorgeist. Like, they were just a force to be reckoned with. These guys should have been shut down. A lot of HP damage was done by these guys. Not kill count, but a lot of HP damage. It's just a prank, bro. No, there it is. There's the Bretonnian player with his Grail Knights coming in with 112 kills. The defenders of Fleur de Lis actually 50, and the Lionhearted only 1. But they were just they were fighting the Tomb Scorpion, just trying to keep it in place. So they took a lot of HP damage and were also crossfired by the Ushabti. The Beast Layers of Baston only 9 kills because they only participated in the end going after Terrorgeist. The Holy Wardens of the Holy Wardens did quite well, so did the rest of the Pilgrims, and the Spearmen along with the Grail Reliquary, which I failed to notice, did quite an amazing job but just holding the line. But it all really came down to the backline shooting. Like, I really feel like the Vampire Counts together with the Tomb Kings just didn't have enough backline harassment, and that's what costed them the game. Like, you just can't leave Fire Archers together with a Salamander Hunting Pack and the Solar Engine just keep on shooting you. It's just gonna rip you apart. For the Tomb Kings, not a great spectacle. Only Cedra did perform quite well, and the Ushabti a little bit for Kepragard, but 69 kills only against such lowly armored units. For example, Bretonnia or even the Sauruses, they don't have that much armor. It's not that great. And for the Vampire Counts player, yeah, he didn't do that well. He kind of failed with the Direwolves and the Darpak. If these guys have been used more optimally, just apply more pressure and actually be a little bit better with the summons, just shut down Salamander packs and stuff like that, this could have been a whole different fight. Anyway, that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. GG to Reptile King, his buddy, and the opponents of them. And yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you next time. So I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not. And bye bye.